He has experience with English players. He's managed in the Premier League with Chelsea, and he also coached Harry Kane at Bayern Munich. So his vision of football emphasized possession-based play combined with high pressing. This style aligns well with the England's current squad capabilities. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thomas Tuchel has just been announced as the new manager for the England international men's team, and I thought I'll do a quick video around who he is, why I think he could be a good manager for England. Also why I think that some of the England fans may not be happy with him as England manager, and also some of the transitional problems that he's going to have moving from a club environment into an international environment. So who is Thomas Tuchel? He's a seasoned manager from Germany. He has an impressive track record with three major clubs in Chelsea, PSG and Bayern Munich. And he's known for his tactical acumen and his ability to adapt to different playing styles. As I stated, as October the 15th, 2024, it has been reported that he has agreed to take over as the England manager. So what is his track record? He has league titles with Paris Saint-Germain. He has a Coupe de France, Coupe de la Liga. He has a UEFA Champions League with Chelsea. He has a UEFA Super Cup with Chelsea, and he has a FIFA World Cup with Chelsea. And then also he's won the league with Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. So he has an impressive trophy success. In fact, the UEFA Champions League, he beat none other than Pep Guardiola, and he did that with some brilliant tactical work in overcoming Pep Guardiola's mighty Manchester City. He also has a knack for player development. Under his guidance, players like Christian Pulisic and Mason Mount flourished at Chelsea. Surprisingly, Mason Mount is now struggling at Manchester United. And his ability to nurture talent could be crucial for England looking to bring in new talent into the national team. Tactically, he is very flexible. He can switch formations seamlessly during matches, which allows him to adapt strategies based on the opponent's strengths and weaknesses. And this adaptability could enhance England's performance in high-stakes matches. He has experience with English players. He's managed in the Premier League with Chelsea, and he also coached Harry Kane at Bayern Munich. So his vision of football emphasized possession-based play combined with high pressing. This style aligns well with the England's current squad capabilities. So it's nothing new and it's nothing foreign to the current squad, and could elevate their game to new heights. One of the things that Thomas will do is he won't allow non-performing players to play in the England team. So don't expect to see players that has been out for long periods of time playing in that England team. If you don't perform for Thomas, he will get rid of you. And that's probably a huge improvement on the way Gareth Southgate managed. Gareth Southgate, who had his favourite players, and irrespective of whether the players were playing or not, he would throw them into the England squad. Harry Maguire as an example. And I'm not picking on Harry, I'm just using it as an example. His potential struggles, well, there are going to be cultural differences. So media pressure. So the England press is notorious for being harsh on any manager, it doesn't matter whether you're an England manager from England or whether you're a foreign manager, and doesn't matter whether you are at the national team or whether you're at club teams. They are notoriously hard and they are very, very difficult to get along with. Although Tuchel has experienced difficulties dealing with the press at club level, it's going to be it's going to be a different kettle of fish dealing with the press at national level. And then fans' expectations. So the fans have been too finals on more than one occasion, and they just haven't managed to take that extra leap. And the expectations is going to be that with Tuchel coming in, who's seen as an upgrade on Gareth Southgate, that they're going to expect immediate success. And that could be difficult pill to swallow, especially with the harsh spotlight of the England press, as well as the unforgiving English fans who expect success immediately. And then there's the issue of his ability to adapt to international management. So managing a club is vastly different to managing a national team. The condensed timeline in which he has access to players to be able to mold his players to play his style of football is going to be very, very limited. And he would have to adjust to the fast pace of getting his message across and getting the team to play the way he wants them to play. And he's going to have to do that in a very condensed period of time. So as I've stated, there is a concern among England fans. Firstly, his nationality. He's German, and there's always an intense rivalry between Germany and England. So the fact that he's a German coach managing an English team, it's going to be very interesting dynamic to see how the fans respond to that type of dynamic. And then also the tradition of English football, does he understand it? So yes, he probably understood portion of it when he was with Chelsea. That was a mixture of different nationalities, whereas now with the England team, all he's got is England players. The benefit of having England players is that he can choose from England players all over the world, so he doesn't have to worry about having money to go and buy those players the way he would have had at Chelsea. The difficulty then comes in is there sufficient talent? And I believe there's tons of talent within the England game that he can choose from. So he can really start building good teams based on the number of professional England players that's not only playing in England, but playing abroad as well. There are concerns over the style of play. While he is tactically flexible, some fans may worry that his style of play may not align with what they envisioned for the national team. Now, to that comment, I would tell Tuchel to basically ignore what the fans are thinking, based purely on the fact that if he puts a team out and they start winning and they start doing well, the fans really couldn't give a continental hoot as to what type of tactics he's playing. And then also, if you're going to allow the fans to dictate your tactics, then you've got a problem already. Then you don't belong in that type of environment. So as I stated, there is going to be difficulty in him adapting. There's going to be difficulty in the period of time that he has to be able to work with the international team. He's going to have to attend a lot of games to actually watch a lot of players. The other thing, which is probably one of the key things that may start working on his nerves at some stage in the future, is that the salary that they're offering him is probably half what he would have earned in either the Bundesliga or at Chelsea. But there you go. He has a wealth of knowledge. His tactical knowledge is second to none. He has a proven record of winning trophies and getting the best out of his teams. And no doubt he will be able to get the best out of his England team. There is one worry from my side, is that there is reports that he has the tendency to throw his players under the bus. And I think once he starts doing that at England level, it's going to be very, very difficult to get the players on side. That's number one. And number two, it's going to be very interesting to see how the players react to him. Players that he has worked with before will react to him positively. Players that he hasn't worked with before, it's going to be very interesting to see how they react to him personally. And obviously, he's rubbed a lot of English Premier League clubs up the wrong way. So it's going to be interesting to see what his relationship is with the various Premier League managers. Because remember, he's got to get them on side so that they release the players on time. Then he makes sure that the players aren't injured, etc. So what's that relationship going to look like? And then also what's the relationship going to look like based on the fact that there may be resistance to him, or there may be animosity based on his previous interactions with them while he was manager at Chelsea. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. It's a very, very quick video. And thanks for hanging out. This is Insight with Zaid. Cheers.